Namaste self-talkers. Hope you really had a great time practicing the meditation. You will soon start to have more wonderful time as self-talk practice will commence. But before that, I would like to have a pep talk with you. First, let me ask you a question. What do you think is most people afraid of or uncomfortable about? Any guesses? Well, let me answer that. It's the change. Most of the people are either afraid or uncomfortable with change, and same is the case of our mind. Our mind too resists the change when it comes especially to the programming and conditioning in our subconscious mind. What is subconscious mind? Subconscious mind is a storage space in one's mind that stores everything. Every word, photograph, voices, sounds, visuals, past experiences, beliefs, memories, skills, etc. It controls all the system in the body. It cannot differentiate between past, present, future. It is always alert and awake, unlike our conscious mind. It controls 95% of our lives. It communicates with us through dreams. It works on programming, habits formed right from the childhood. It is a feeling mind, not a logical one, and is very powerful, like 1,000,000 times powerful than our conscious mind. So whenever you feel like blaming yourself, then please don't. It's not your mistake. It's the programming and conditioning who are the key culprits here. This programming starts to develop when we are kids, like about 3 to 4 years of age. It is said that our subconscious mind is very soft during that age and is ready to absorb anything and everything. However, even when we grow up, our subconscious mind is still storing something or the other thing. Every word that's been said to you by your parents, siblings, relatives, friends, colleagues, even strangers, every incident, every situation-based words, actions, etc. will be added to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind works on the basis of what you, as well as people you are surrounded with, fed to you. It's more like what you feed is what you get. For example, if you say that I'm feeling so lazy today, then subconscious mind will make sure that you remain lazy the whole day. Just imagine that the words you are hearing from your loved ones or dear ones or even strangers have been so powerfully affecting and driving a subconscious mind to act accordingly, especially when you were a kid. Because a kid will ought to believe those words, as he or she will think that they are telling us the truth. Just think if one of the parents said to his or her kid that you are shy. The poor child will believe most of his age or her age that he or she is shy, until or unless he or she realizes that they are not. Well, this is what programming sounds like. Now let us understand what conditioning is. So conditioning is more of shaping the programming as well as rooting it deep into the subconscious mind. It is like being habituated to the same routine. For example, procrastinating important work, meetings, working towards personal or professional goals, being cynical about every person, etc. In fact, according to the famous Dr. Shad Helmstetter, this creates a self-management sequence that determines progress, success, or failure of a person, which is programming creates beliefs, beliefs create attitudes, attitudes create feelings, feelings determine actions, action create results. So this is how programming works. It's your programming that makes you or breaks you. So let's get serious and work on it. Well, how? I'll tell you that in upcoming episodes. But before we start, I would like to mention one most important thing. As soon as you start to practice self-talk or add up to your routine, the chances are that your old programming will resist and try to bring you back to your regular you. But if you continue to keep practicing self-talk, then you will start to notice changes because your self-talks will start replacing your old ones, and thereby making an impeccable change in your programming, and that's what our goal is. to change our old programming and conditioning. We will be focusing on various areas like weight loss, stress, anxiety, career, finances, relationship, etc. I will be providing you with the audios of all one by one. Just by listening to it 3 to 4 times a day will help you in a drastic way. You don't need to write, or by any chance you lose focus. That's okay, no problem. Main thing is you are aware and so is your subconscious mind. Always remember, the more you feed positive statements to yourself, talk positive to you, the more you will be able to take charge of yourself and your life. And I promise you that subconscious mind cannot differentiate between positive and negative instructions or inputs. So if you input positive statement like I am a self-believer, it will make sure that you become one. But if you say I have a bad memory, the subconscious mind will make sure that you really have bad memory. So please be careful regarding what you say to yourself. Every word matter, every statement matter, every input or instructions matter. So be aware and alert. Alright, with this, let's bring self-talk finally into practice. There are few instructions that I will be providing you in my upcoming episode. So make sure you follow along and do not miss even a single episode. See you in the next episode. Till then, stay tuned and keep self-talking. I hope you found today's episode helpful. Thank you for taking out time and listening to me so patiently. Do not forget to subscribe to the podcast. I would be grateful if you could leave us a review and share it. If you have any thoughts on today's episode or topics you would like me to further touch on or to address your questions, email me on showselftalk@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me on www.selftalkshow.com or on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. Thank you again and see you in the next episode.